Scene starts scene. An airport tarmac at night. Upbeat, mischievous music begins. Narrator. Some stories begin with a grand plan, a noble quest, or a date with destiny. This, however, is a story about a banana, or more accurately, the relentless pursuit of one. Our tale opens on a bustling airport tarmac, where under the cloak of darkness, three small yellow figures scuttle with surprising stealth. Kevin, the ever-responsible leader, motions for quiet as they sneak toward a massive cargo plane. Stuart, a single eye scanning for opportunity, strums an imaginary ukulele, while Bob, clutching his teddy bear Tim, points excitedly at the plane's open cargo hold. Their mission, whispered in frantic minionese, was simple: infiltrate the plane, locate the rumored crate of prime, perfectly ripe bananas, and abscond with the treasure. They tiptoe up the loading ramp, their little denim-clad forms disappearing into the cavernous interior. With a final, triumphant bellow, they find their target, a large wooden crate marked with a banana symbol. Unfortunately, their celebratory dance is cut short as a heavy crate lid slams shut, plunging them into darkness just as the cargo hold door was closed. They were in, but they were also trapped. Scene, inside the dark crate. Then outside the plane, mid-air. The music becomes frantic and panicked. Narrator, inside the pitch-black crate. Chaos was a mild understatement. Stuart grumbled. Kevin attempted to formulate a plan, but it was Bob, whose curiosity often outweighed his caution, who made the next move. His tiny hands fumbled along the crate's interior wall until they found something unusual, a large, smooth, and irresistibly pressable red button. What's the worst that could happen? With an innocent polka, Bob pressed it. The answer came immediately. A loud clank echoed. The floor beneath them vanished, and the entire crate, with three very surprised minions inside, was ejected from the belly of the plane. The wind roared as they plummeted through the night sky. The crate splintered apart, sending them tumbling through the air. Sinking fast, Kevin spotted the plane's descending landing gear just above them. With a series of desperate flails and grabs, they managed to latch on, their small bodies dangling precariously thousands of feet above the ground. Their banana heist had officially become a high-altitude crisis. Scene, clinging to the landing gear, then climbing onto the wing during a storm. The music swells to an epic, adventurous scene. Narrator, as if dangling from a plane wasn't thrilling enough, the weather decided to join the party. Dark clouds gathered, lightning flashed, and a torrential downpour began. The landing gear was no longer a safe haven. With grim determination, Kevin led the charge, climbing up the slick middle strut toward the relative safety of the wing. Once there, the situation devolved into spectacular minion-style mayhem. Stuart, ever the showman, discovered a loose middle panel and, with a whoop of delight, began surfing the violent air currents. Kevin, meanwhile, wrestled with an aileron, trying to steer the bucking panel like a wild beast. Bob, unfortunately, wasn't having as much fun. A particularly strong gust of wind ripped him from his footing, and he was flung off the wing, saved only by Kevin's lightning-fast reflexes grabbing the strap of his overalls. Seeing their descent was inevitable, a new, even crazier plan was hatched. Working together, they unhooked their sturdy denim overalls, tying them together to create a makeshift and highly questionable parachute. Scene: the minions drift down and land in the bounce house. The music becomes comical and lighthearted. Narrator: was a final, unified leap of faith. They detached from the speeding aircraft. Their denim parachute catching the wind was a loud flump. They glided downwards, not with grace, but with a series of comical spins and tumbles. Below them, the lights of a suburban neighborhood twinkled into view. Their trajectory led them directly toward a backyard birthday party in full swing. Children cheered, music played, and right in the center of it all sat their salvation, a gigantic, brightly colored bounce house. They crash-landed with a tremendous boing, bouncing harmlessly amidst a flurry of surprised but delighted children. Covered in cake frosting and mistaken for the surprise performers, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob looked at each other. They had failed to get their bananas, but they had survived a storm, surfed a plane wing, and crash-landed a party.